Of all the places I have been to, of all the friends that I have known, there's been no one that I could cling to. There's been no place I could call home. Years and years of endless searching for what I thought must be just a dream, till at last I finally found you, God's island in the sea. You took me in, old Hawaii. You opened up your heart to me. You let me feel your healing sunshine. I don't feel alone, for I've come home to God's island in the sea. To God's island in the sea. The gentle rains and trade winds, God's blessing on this land. Grace and beauty of the bountiful sea, a people living hand in hand, where each man is my brother and no man stands alone. This island, this paradise, this Hawaii, my home. Hawaii. You opened up your heart to me. You let me feel your healing sunshine. Now I don't feel alone, for I've come home to God's island in the sea. To God's island in the sea. Sea. To God's island in the sea. Aloha nui o Hawaii. To God's island in the sea. Aloha to God's island in the sea. Aloha nui o Hawaii. To God's island in the sea. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Three Torches, for those that are too drunk to know where you're at. Namely, Brian doesn't know where he's at. One bar is as good as another, I know, I know. My name is Liza Minnelli. Here for the direct. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, moving right along. Oh, he did it. No, he's doing exactly what we wanted. Anytime. I'm in the bright lights on the big stage, yeah, yeah. But I'm all alone at the end of my nights, and I'm a long way from Honolulu and you. So I'm calling to say, honey, I'm on my way. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Now they're clapping hands to the music I play. And they smile sometimes if the mood's that way. But the laughter here can't fill my soul. So I'm calling to say, honey, I'm on my way. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. And sometimes it feels like I'm winning, and sometimes they don't notice me at all. And sometimes it feels like you're here with me. Then the lights go out and I'm alone. I'm in the bright lights on the big stage, yeah, yeah. But I'm all alone at the end of my night. And I'm a long way from Honolulu and you. So I'm calling to say, honey, I'm on my way. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Thank you. Gonna do one more song about the islands. Another original song. It sounds like I'm getting real religious about the islands, though, and I don't mean to be that way, except that I do kind of feel that God shines His light on the eyes of the people of Hawaii, and it makes me proud to live here. This song is called "God's Alive in Old Kauai." If you haven't been to Kauai, Kauai is our neighbor island to the west. It's the oldest of the Hawaiian island chain. Holds the world's record for rainfall. Known as the Garden Island. Has great pakalolo. What else? Andy, anything else? Think of anything else? Can't think of anything else about Kauai? Kalani, anything you can think about? You want to say about Kauai? No? Nothing? Nothing? You want to say anything? Nobody? Okay, just me. Okay. Again, this is called "God's Alive and Old Kauai." And it goes like this. God's alive in old Kauai. A bus driver from there told me so. He said, son, stop all your searching. Kauai is where you've got to go. So I packed my bags and kissed my sweetheart. Told mama bye and took to sea. Said God's alive in old Kauai. Kauai is where I long to be. And if I get there in the evening, I'll watch God's sun going down. But if I get there in the morning, there'll be no one but me and God around here. I lay my burdens on the shoreline and watch them drift on out to sea. 'Cause God's alive in old Kauai. Kauai is where I long to be. And if I get there in the evening, I'll watch God's sun going down. But if I get there in the morning, There'll be no one but me and God around here. God's alive in old Kauai. God's alive in old Kauai. God's alive in old Kauai. Melody. Mac, I hope you're not taking pictures. This next song is another original song. This is called Dreams Come True. A lot of people don't believe that dreams come true nowadays because it's kind of like ever since Walt Disney died, people kind of gave up on dreams. Personally, I think they come true. In fact, I've got a list up here of 25 dreams that are guaranteed to come true if you want to buy that list for $25, along with an autographed picture of John the Baptist and a picture of that girl in the bikini there, Brian. You want? Okay, I saw her in a magazine, as a matter of fact. Okay. Dreams Come True. I wrote this song originally for Nat King Cole, which is really, it's just a, it's kind of a stupid move on my part because I'd failed to remember that Nat King Cole had been dead a few years when I wrote it for him, and it's kind of, I think, a major blunder on my part as a writer. And Dreams Come True goes like this. Now finding you is something I'd always dreamed of. Now can it be my dreams are coming true? A voice in my heart tells me it's real love. I know dreams come true 'cause I found you. We've come from different worlds to be together. Before our worlds were so far apart. Different worlds, different people, but the same dreams. I know dreams come true 'cause I found you. Dreams, dreams, dreams were made for coming true. It seems that ours do come true. I'm looking forward to spending all my years growing old with you. And our dreams can find happy endings. Oh, I know dreams come true 'cause I found you. I know dreams come true 'cause I found you. Dreams come true 'cause I found you. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to do another original song. I'm going to do a bunch of originals in the beginning of this tape, and then that way I'll be able to... This is kind of a hostile song, though, okay? This is real hostile, as a matter of fact. Marcia, you like hostile songs? I'm not sure. This is the one where it, I wrote for Becky. That's Bob like that. That's right, Bob does like that. Has Bob been through a heavy time in his life or something? I mean, is this... It's a heavy time? He must fly for United. They scared me to death the last time I flew in United. It's like the guy thought he was landing a Piper Cub, you know? 2 stories hit before he did. It was kind of weird. You can just turn the camera camera right around there if you want. Just kind of a little quick zoom there. Hello. I love my work. This song is called My Love Was All Right. I wrote this for a girl that I used to live with a long time ago. It's kind of it happens to a lot of people. It's just a story that, what happened was I was making a lot of money, you know, and when I'm making a lot of money, I mean, everything was going great. We had a new house, new car. I even bought her a fur. I mean, we were into chips. I mean, we were doing real good. And then about, I lost my job is what happened. I lost my gig, and about 2 months after I lost that, I lost my girl. She ran off with a drummer. Isn't that about the stupidest thing you ever heard of, a drummer? Drummers are weird people. They beat on everything. You can't even ride in a car with a drummer because they beat on the dash, you know, and their foot's on the foot and they go, and you get a crick in your, it's terrible. Weird people. I was pissed off at the time, you know. I mean, I was mad. I wanted to kill her. And I wrote this song and I was real hostile. But that's 10 years ago. I'm over it now, man. I mean, I'm a bigger man than that. I can handle this whole thing. You gotta be strong, you know. You gotta let things go and not be worried about it. And so I don't worry about it. Doesn't bother me a bit. I dedicate this to Becky. Say, Becky, sit on it. Spin. She used to love to sit on it and spin. It's kind of a thing we did a lot. Love was all right when things were going fine, and money always seemed to me to make it more refined. My love was all right when we could go in style. The apple of your eye was me. But I can no longer keep you in the manner you're accustomed to. Lately I've been hearing that another man wants to buy you, love. My love was all right when I was riding high. The apple of your eye was me. Change your mind, darling. I won't beg you to stay, but there's a couple of things I'd like to say before I give your lease away. Choke on your silver spoon, baby, drown in your luxury, but don't be here when I come home. This man is gonna set you free. This man is gonna set you free. My love was all right when I was riding high. The apple of your eye was me. I don't wanna change your mind, darling. I won't beg you to stay, but there's a couple of things I'd like to say before I give your lease away. Choke on your silver spoon, baby, drowned in your luxury, but don't be here when I come home. This man is gonna set you free. 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 Thank you. Must not be very many hostile people out there. I was hostile. I'm not hostile now. Should do a positive song now. Let's see. My Girl. I had a request to do that yesterday, you know. I did it. I blew it all to hell. It's real sad. Andy does a Japanese version of My Girl, which is kind of called My Geisha, which is kind of cute. There he is. With my pinky out, is this what? I can't do it. Johnny Carson's Coffee, yeah. Another hostile song. I went through a hostile period of my life, which was from the time I was 7 years old until I was 33 years old, which is now, and I'm just now coming out of the hostile period. And what's bringing me out of that is the girl in the white bikini right there behind you, way down the beach, and I'm not very hostile. Oh, yes. Behind the sign there, behind the sign. Brian, get it. Oh, that's the one. Are we tacky? I mean, this is tacky, you know. We shouldn't be talking about flesh. I mean, that's sick. I mean, I'm moving right along. This is called Angry Eyes. I'll dedicate this to Marcia because Marcia confessed to me earlier that she's a silent type sometimes when she's real mad, and nothing's worse than the silent type, Marcia. No offense, but you know, you got to let things out, you know. That's right. Is it? People like that, that's why I wrote this song. It's called Angry Eyes, and it's about the kind of person that just stares when they're mad, you know? They don't tell you what's wrong. Oh, you just don't say nothing. That's worse. At least you know something's wrong when the person's staring, you know? But you don't know what it is. You know, I had a girlfriend like that where she just stared and you'd say, honey, what's wrong? Baby, what did I do? But darling, tell me what I did wrong and then I can fix it, you know? The one I hate, here's the one I hate, when she goes, you know. And then you go back over the last 10 years trying to figure out what the hell you did in 10 years. Bad thing, it's terrible. You want to come up here and be on TV with me? No. Okay, this is called Angry Eyes. It goes a little like this. Not a little like, it goes exactly like this. I just say a little like this in case I blow it. Then you know that it could have been better. You're rubbing your eye, you're all ready for this, huh? Angry Eyes. There's hope for this love of ours. Darling, please give me a sign, 'cause I can't face you another day staring at me through those angry eyes. You think I've cheated and I've lied, and this jealousy is making you blind. Let that fog of rage subside. You can't see clear through angry eyes. Angry eyes won't let me near. Angry eyes can't see clear. Angry eyes, you can't see clear through angry eyes. Jealousy's unjustified. Can't you keep that green-eyed monster at bay? You're way out of focus and you're out of line. What will it take to melt the ice away? A chill surrounds you like a wall of steel. Now won't you let me come inside? Let that fog of rage subside. You can't see clear through angry eyes. Angry eyes won't let me near. Angry eyes can't see clear. Angry eyes, you can't see clear through angry eyes. think I've cheated and I've lied, and this jealousy is making you blind. Let that fog of rage subside. You can't see clear through angry eyes. Angry eyes that won't let me near. Angry eyes can't see clear. Angry eyes you can't see clear through. You can't see clear through. You can't see clear through angry eyes. Thank you. Whenever you give your heart to another, and you've discovered love slipping away, that's the time to recover and love again, like you did back when. A calloused heart is not the answer. The cancer's in your false, foolish pride, and just a matter of a moment, you can love again, like you did back when love was an open door, and there was so much more to go around. Believing was easy then, way back when you were strong and free, and you could just let things be, when it all made sense, before the fall from innocence. A calloused heart is not the answer. The cancer's in your false, foolish pride, and just a matter of a moment, you can love again, like you did back when love was an open door, and there was so much more to go around. Believing was easy then, way back when you were strong and free, and you could just let things be, when it all made sense, before the fall from innocence. Before we all learned how to lie, back when all our hopes ran high, before we learned what heartache meant, before the fall from innocence. just too blind to see it. Innocence may die, but love will always survive. Believe in it. Love has been here all the time. I was just too blind to see it. Innocence may die, but love will always survive. Believe in it. Believe in it. Believe it. Thank you. Gonna do another original song. This song is called Haven't You Learned by Now? The answer is no. Goes like that. Yeah, where's Becky when you need her, you know? Goes like this. You're afraid to let your feelings out, afraid no pain will come about to haunt you. But you'll never know if you're free or not, if every time you have a thought, you hide it in the safety of the dark. You got to come out and face it. You got to tear down those walls. There's no need for you to fake it, 'cause only you will know if you fall. You'll never fly again if you keep your wings taped down. You'll never try again if you stay afraid of the ground. Haven't you learned by now? Haven't you learned by now? Be like a bloom in the morning sky, never caring where it flies. I'll be like the seabird in the ocean air, the Lord and master of its sky. But you got to come out and face it. You got to tear down those walls. There's no need for you to fake it, 'cause only you will know if you fall. You'll never fly again if you keep your wings taped down. You'll never try again if you stay afraid of the ground. Haven't you learned by now? Haven't you learned by now? You got to come out and face it. You got to tear down those walls. There's no need for you to fake it, 'cause only you will know if you fall. Why don't you fly again? Don't keep your wings taped down. Why don't you try again? Don't stay afraid of the ground. Haven't you learned by now? Haven't you learned by now? Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I'm gonna do another original. This song is called Thank God I've Got a Friend Like You. And I wrote this song for my best friend, which is me. I'm my best friend. At least I try to be my best friend. It's that part of me that's the good part of me. There's a bad part of me that I sometimes let get carried away. But the good side of me, the inside light that I try to shine, or hope to shine, that's what this song's all about. Every one of us has it. You know when it comes out, and you know when it doesn't. Thank God I've got a friend like you goes like this. Sometimes I'm down, and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I laugh aloud, times I cry a lot. Sometimes I feel, sometimes I'm too numb to. But then there's you to pull me through. I thank God I've got a friend like you. Sometimes I'm blind, and sometimes I see. Sometimes I feel like there's no bigger fool than me. Sometimes the world treats me so unfair, but then there's you to see me through. Thank God I've got a friend like you. You're a friend to the friendless, life of the party. Never say die, true blue. If every cloud has a silver lining, my cloud has got you. When I'm at the end of my rope, I've done all that I can. Well, you come along and give me your hand. Now in a river of self-pity I will never drown, 'cause there's you to pull me through. Thank God I've got a friend like you. You're a friend to the friendless, life of the party. Never say die, true blue. If every cloud has a silver lining, my cloud has got you. Thank God I've got a friend like you. Thank God I've got a friend like you. Thank you. I'll help. It lets me know that people are awake. What do you drink yours and then hers too? Smart move, man. That's good. supposed to get the girl drunk, though. That's the way it's supposed to work. It's kind of a... It's like, hello, can I buy you 15 drinks? It's that kind of a... Anytime? You're still rolling? You're wasting all this tape on me wiping my great beard off and that kind of stuff? It's getting better, though, don't you think? Thicker? Huh? I haven't even used any mascara on this at all. I'm thinking about it, but I haven't yet. It's working real good. Okay, Marcia. This is it. Marcia's going to get up and help me on this song. She's going to do a striptease right on this table here in front in the middle of the song. You did a nice job the other night. Of course, that's another videotape, isn't it? I know the original reason you guys bought this tape thing. Don't give me that. This is called I've Got Troubles of My Own. If you've ever been in a relationship when it was starting to end, you find yourself, this happened to me a long time ago, like, what, maybe 3-4 days ago. It's a situation where one of the two of you wants to make it work and the other one kind of gets tired of it. Very seldom does it both end at the same time. At least that's my experience. And almost everybody I've talked to, it's that way. But when you finally try to make it work and you try to make it work and it doesn't work, then you finally get to a point of where you've gone and given all you can give. And then you finally have to say, I got troubles of my own, I got to worry about me. And that's what this song's about. It's kind of a heavy song. It's a blues, country type song. To take away from the heaviness of this song, we are going to have, maybe 10, 12 girls out of the audience come up and do a striptease right here on the stage. One weirdo guy, okay? We have Andy, the bartender, is going to do it. And one of the waitresses from the Shorebird. Troubles of My Own goes like this. Now you want me to stay, yet you say you don't love me anymore. Am I just a way out of the gloom you're in? Well, all I can say is things must be tough all over, 'cause obviously you're down to your last friend. I'm not the kind to turn my back on a friend. I've even been known to throw an old stray dog a bone. But there comes a time when a man must look out for himself. And baby, I've got trouble of my own, yeah. I can't sleep at night when there's a racket in the hall. My telephone's ringing off the wall, and I drink myself plumb silly with old Emmylou, a Waylon and a Willie. Well, baby, I've got troubles of my own. Now don't try and remind me of how close we used to be before you cheated and broke up our happy home. 'Cause honey, I'd sympathize. I love to drive these tears right out of your eyes. But baby, I've got troubles of my own, yeah, yeah. I can't sleep at night when there's a racket in the hall. child. I said, baby, I've got trouble of my own. Yeah. Thank you. One more. Oh, yes, so yes, so yes. You missed the one I wanted you to get. Dolly went by. This next song is another original song. This is called Long Way to Go. And it goes like this. You can't just know love from the outside. You got to look inside to know that I really love you. And if you love me, you got to step in and close the door. Don't be afraid anymore. God protects the lovers who dare to bear and share the secrets of their souls. We may have a long way to go before we know where we're going to. But the joys in the journey, not merely at the end. And though I've enjoyed where we've been, I would not want to go that way again. You can't have anyone selling you lies. We all have eyes and ears, ways of knowing when the truth is near. You can see it clear down deep inside. I don't have the answers for all your questions, but I've got questions enough for a lifetime. And with your hand in mine, we can find a way to get us by. We may have a long way to go before we know where we're going to. But the joys in the journey, not merely at the end. And though I've enjoyed where we've been, I would not want to go that way again. We may have a long way to go before we know where we're going to. But the joys in the journey, not merely at the end. Though I've enjoyed where we've been, I would not want to go that way again. Though I've enjoyed where we've been, I would not want to go that way again. Thank you. Now let's see what we're going to do here. One more original. Jimmy Buffett. How much tape we have left? An hour? It's going to be good. Door number 3. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Only instrumental I ever wrote. I'm going to do one more original. This is probably out of all the songs I've ever written, this is my very favorite. Because it says something that's very important to me. This song is a song that I wrote for my grandmother and my grandfather. I was raised by my grandmother and my grandfather. That's partly true, and partly I was raised by my folks too, but I remember my time with my grandmother and my grandfather was probably some of the happiest times of my life. I remember going out on the road when I was quite young and leaving the farm behind. I was raised on a little farm about 25 miles outside of Waco, Texas. And I thought, boy, getting away from the farm's the best thing to do. You know, I couldn't wait to get to the city. I went on the road for a lot of years. I was gone about 7 years before I got back in touch with my grandparents. I didn't write and I didn't call. Kind of blew it. I wrote this in January 1975. To make up for all those years that I'd screwed up on. Just to show my grandfolks that I still cared about them a great deal and that I was aware. Like I say, I wrote this in January '75. In February, I got a call from my grandmother and she said, "It's time to come home. Your granddad's dying." I didn't feel like singing when I went back. It was about another year before I could do this song again. Again, this is called The Old Man and the Old Woman. Across the fields and down a dirt road, back behind the hills, 25 miles from town, there's an old man and an old woman by a pot-bellied stove, and they're keeping warm on memories of me. Now in the city, we ain't got time for no old folks. Back on the farm, 25 miles from town, yet I remember those were the best years I guess I ever had, and it keeps me warm, these memories of me. Sometimes I'd like to go back and walk through the fields, take a hold of life just to know it was real. But my job's here, and all my friends live here. The kids go to school here, and I'm real secure here. And I don't know anyone there anymore. Just an old man and an old woman by a pot-bellied stove, and they're keeping warm on memories of me. Thank you very much. How y'all doing? Good. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a song for you right now by Little Johnny Denver. Oh, you want to take a picture here, Marsha, going to the bathroom? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, you want to follow in there with the camera? We'll just see what happens in there. We do a documentary on what women do in the bathroom. It's called Some Days Are Diamonds and Some Days Are Stones. Or if you're from Washington, you can sing it, Some Days Are Apples, Some Days Are Stones. From, let's see, Australia, you can sing Some Days Are Opals and Some Days Are Stones. From Southern California, you can sing Some Days Are Cocaine and Some Days Are Stones. They're all about the same amount of money. Notice there's a lot of guys on the beach, but not too many women now. It's some days are diamonds and some days are stones. Goes like this. You ask how I'm doing here without you. I'd like to say I'm doing fine, and I do. But we both know the truth is hard to come by. And if I told you the truth, that's not quite true. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Sometimes a hard time won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold puts a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Now the face that I see here in my mirror, more and more is a stranger to me. More and more I can see there's a danger in becoming what I never thought I'd be. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Sometimes the hard times wanna leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind puts a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Sometimes the hard times wanna leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind puts a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stones. Thank you. You can all applaud. I'll help. Makes me feel better. I'd applaud for you at your job. That's right. I even applaud at service stations. You ought to try that next time you go to a service station. You pull in and the guy puts gas in your car, then you just give him a little applause, you know. If he puts gas in your car and does the windshield. Marcia's back from the bathroom. Hey, Marcia. Okay, that's good to know. You're welcome. Had a nice, you didn't see the camera we had in there. I'm going to splice that into the tape later on. Now, if you pull into a gas station and they do the windshield and they fill up the gas, maybe check the tires, lift your hands out of the window and applaud like this. Makes them feel good. If they do all of that and then they check under the hood, the oil and the water and all that stuff, and they smile, whistle. If they whistle, that's the good one, boy. If they whistle, I get out of the car and give them a standing ovation. You'd be amazed how fast they get you out of them service stations when you do that. One service station I go to now, they don't even make me pay. They just, get out of here. Take this gas and get out of here. Gonna do a love song right now. I'd like to dedicate this to Marcia. Oh gee, but ain't it great to have a girl so fat that when you hug her, you don't know where you're at. You just take a piece of chalk in your hand and in your marker where you hugged her, so you know where you began one day. When I was chalking and a hugging away. I met a man with chalk in his hand, coming round the other way, yeah, yeah, coming round the other way.